Yo, yo. Yo, what's up? Hey, is the sound working? Let me know if you can hear me first, I guess. And then, do you hear music? If not, that's fine. I hear music. It should be low if you do. If someone in chat could let me know, that'd be great. What's up, peeps? Those of you who made it live, what's up? What's up? Those on YouTube. Yep, it's madness what we're looking at here. Oh, thanks a lot, Day. Glad you can make it. Hell yeah. So, first off, what's up? Been a bit. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to Vegas now in 3 weeks or so and be playing a lot of rack probably. So that means I'll be on and practicing a lot. Been on mono black. You know, we tried red black, and then I don't know. You know, I was on like a week-long bender and thinking, what about Wrenn and Six? That's where we are today. So again, what's up, peeps? So let's talk about it. Why Wrenn and Six? What is the aspect here we're going off of? So if you don't know, his plus lets you get a land back from your graveyard. So that is, you know, a really strong thing just to begin because it's just value. But what you can do just with Wrenn and Six is lists are running things like, you know, Baron Moore. That's basically even more value. You know, fetches, canopy lands, even stuff like Ghost Quarter. So, you know, Wrenn and Six is strong, just as is. But what we have synergy with Wrenn and Six is with these bad boys, Raven's Crime and Smallpox. So, you start thinking, you know, with Wrenn and Six and Raven's Crime, start with that, you get pretty strong synergy. You can guarantee you only need one land in your yard to begin, and you can just keep turning that land into a card draw, into making them discard every turn. Pretty good recurring loop there, and in general, just even sometimes getting one extra Raven's Crime off, you know, makes all the difference. I can certainly. I'll try to talk clearer into it too. Hopefully that helps a little bit. So we know Raven's Crime and Wrenn and Six is synergy, so that's where it's like, okay, maybe Raven's Crime can work. Maybe Wrenn can work in rack. But what else? We need a little more synergy. So what about Smallpox? Often with Smallpox, you know, you're guaranteed to basically lose a land. Sometimes you have to discard one too, so it's usually 2 lands. But the fact you instantly get it back. Think about turn 3 situations where you want to maybe cast Lily on turn 3, but you have Smallpox also, and Smallpox is actually stronger, but you don't want to do Smallpox first. In that situation, you know, if you have a turn 2 Wrenn and Six and a turn 3 Smallpox, you're putting yourself in a good spot in a lot of matchups. So that's where we start going down this rabbit hole a little bit. And we want to keep this, you know, 8 rack. So it's really 6 racks, you know, to go along with Wrenn and Six. So let's just go back to that. We want Raven's Crime, Smallpox, Wrenn and Six, Leon Vale. Okay. That's the core of this deck. That's what's going to keep it 8 rack. We're not going to run Goyfs. So that's a good question about the mana. We did the Frank Karsten mana assumption where you go through, and we have a 90% chance to hit the mana sources we want. I linked it on the Facebook group. We did it in the Discord, the Underground Discord. Marth just did random numbers. I haven't even double checked them, but testing is going to be important. But yeah, mana is obviously the issue is you know, mana for one. So you got to have a mana base that works. But back to the deck building aspect. And this is, I've just started testing this today. It's been a lot of fun. I actually went and got a Mana Traders account to rent the Wrenn and Sixes because these are $105 each. So for the 350 ticks, I could get 3 Wrenn and Sixes and a couple other things like Assassin's Trophies. But all right, so this is what we want. We want no creatures, and we want this core. So we need some amount of racks. So let's just start with 6. So that's kind of how the deck building began. And then you think, okay, I have 15 slots for any basically light red or light green.
Bag. Sensational. What's in it, Egg?
Free. What's up, man? Hell yeah, I appreciate this up, man. That's good. That goes straight to this Mana Traders subscription. So 15 cards basically. I think we want 24 lands because we have some utility and we're kind of struggling and we're relying on, you know, Jund is on 23, but they don't even run Smallpox. So I think more is where we want to be. 24 is where it's at. So this is where I think the Dex is flexing right now, is with these 15. The sideboard, we'll talk about that later. You know, before we talk about these 15 cards, the kind of aspect is one, the deck has to just work. You have to play it and like be able to beat jank stuff, and just the deck has to work. Your mana base has to work. Your thought process has to work. So that's like the first thing. We're still in that phase. It's been just fun. We've been winning some games, but it has to be consistent at doing things like 8-rack is. It has to be at least a functional deck. So that's one. Then you can start, you know, editing the deck and going towards the meta. So that's when you say, okay, I have to be able to beat Eldrazi Tron, Phoenix. Let's not even talk about Hoback because I might get banned. Jund, you know, blue-white control, you know, the tribal. So once you get a deck that functions, then you can start tweaking for those matchups. So first off, the main board has to actually function. So we're still in that phase. We've won maybe more than half our matches since we started it, but this is just in the practice room. It's not against tier 1 decks. So for reference, the blue-black in the practice room, I won over 20 games matches straight one time. So it's, you sometimes don't get the best matchups. But okay, what with these 15 cards? Well, 4 Inquisitors of Kozilek, I think that's almost a sure thing. We'd like some form of early removal and reach. That's where we're at with these bolts and pushes. Just more Thoughtseize. We're hurting ourselves a lot, but I think the Thoughtseize is still key. And now we just running off bridges and trophies. So there is a little bit of Nambo with Assassin's Trophy. You know, we are a little short on win conditions. We have no Mutavaults, and we have only 6 racks. So, whoa, we're a little short on win cons. But we do have the value with Wrenn. We do have lands that are thinning our deck. So it's almost like we have 7 racks, I'd say, and a few bolts. But we probably need some more win cons here. So as we adjust this list today, and we go back to the CMC list, we might have to bring in some more win cons. Maybe this deck, maybe Nether Spirit is good. I don't really like Nether Spirit right now in 8-rack, but it may fit in this list. You know, I thought about, well, do we want like Bloodbraid Elf? But no, we run too many 1-drops. And it's like, well, do we want to cut some Thoughtseize for 2 mana spells that are really strong, or get up on the 3 mana spells? Maybe have some, maybe get rid of the bridges, Liliana Last Hopes. Yeah, we want to stay creatureless, but we need some win conditions. So hey, let's just play. It's gonna be fun. Very much throw your comments in the chat. It's all good. You know, we're all learning here. Recommend any other cards. We don't want to go double red or double black probably, but Ball Blightning would be one we bring in for double red if so. Let's just fire it up. Let's just join some matches. Just tournament practice. And if you do apostrophe deck, it should come up and be active. So I'll put the link in the YouTube for the baseline. And we actually don't have the full sideboard. I couldn't get the Plague Engineers. Yeah, Reggie could be one that fits in if we got rid of Bridge. Reggie could be our finisher. And playing first or second is something. We're gonna go second. Still, I've been going back and forth on this. Okay, we can keep this. We have a couple value lands, Raven's Crime, Fatal. It's not great, but this is like a rack hand, basically, so we can keep it. So it might just be blue-white control. It could be some type of tribal. Guess there's no reason not to open with the Cliffs. Yeah, Reggie could be one we throw in here instead of Bridges. That would give us win conditions, Mind Stone. What deck runs Mind Stone? Oh, you can't, Leo? Sorry, is anyone else cannot hear me too well? It could be a processing issue. I was checking the sound beforehand. I thought it was pretty loud. I don't want to turn it up way crazy. Nice. Okay, so we got our Wrenn. So we're gonna fetch so we have something to pull back. Fetch an Overgrown Tomb. A side address mic. I'm not even sure what that is. And okay, Grixis Urza, this is a new thing, so you guys are gonna have to help me out here. No triumphs right now. Someone do Apostrophe deck. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure what's the version of this mic I got. Okay, so we got Value Train happening right here. I'm guessing he's about to do some type of one of Nether Spirit, Hissing Quagmire. No, our only green is Wrenn and Abrupt Decay, or Assassin's Trophy right now. Kind of want Lily discard here. Could just triple Ravenscram him. That would be pretty funny. I think triple Ravenscram would be good, actually. Let's try it. He can't go off next turn, right? He can't go off if he had no cards in hand, so. Let's see what else he's got. Vapor Snag. Well, we're seeing a little Wrenn, Ravenscrime synergy. We wouldn't be able to do, we're doing 2 extra Ravenscrimes because of Wrenn, so that's a nice. Okay, the old triple Ravenscrime turn 3, it's classic. Well, next turn, he's got 1 card with the Mind Stone, but we don't have any racks, so we'll probably I mean, I guess it's Lily time, just Lily Edict. Well, there's a rack. Could ping it with this other Wrenn and Six, and then rack. That seems a little wild. Let's just Lily, play it slow. You still have a land to pull back with Wrenn and Six. And about the music, I just looking for a non-copyright list, so I apologize if it doesn't fit your style. I'll try to keep it low or whatever. So you guys have stuff you could recommend for non-copyright music. So Wren's putting in work. Oh, Smallpox too? I might just have to fire it off. Yeah. He's got one card in hand. He can do some shenanigans. I guess we really don't need to go down. We'll keep it though. I'm gonna keep that land in play in case I need to activate Fatal Push Revolt. I should have, Doctor. I thought I'd already played one. Let's give ourselves a punt. I'll trust you that that was the option. Because yeah, I should have. All right, we got there. We got that value. This is a good screenshot of what we're talking about here, right? Wrenn and triple Ravens. So against this deck, I'm guessing Duress is good. Oops, I'll keep them out to the side. Duress, Dark, what the fuck? Dark Confidant. This sideboard is suboptimal right now. This is just hacked together. I guess, yeah, I thought, you're right, Drufus. You called it too. Thanks, guys. That was a good play. That would have been even better. I'm guessing Abrupt Decay is good. Smallpox seems not great here. Neither does Push. Maybe keep a couple Smallpox. A Bolt. Bridge doesn't seem great. Maybe keep the bolts. For one, I'm not too familiar with the deck I'm playing against, so this sideboard is just what I'm feeling now against a blue deck with artifacts. Brutality is probably good. Surgical is probably good. But I'm not even sure what I would take. He might have some graveyard hate for Raven's Crime and Wrenn. Let's just fire it off. If you guys have some insight into this Urza or blue artifact deck. So again, we're gonna have a lot of time talking about the sideboard, but we have to just see if the deck runs. They ran last game, certainly. Not many decks can handle what we just did to them. This looks like a fine hand. We only have 2 peat lands, and we've drawn them both games, so don't use that as an assumption for our list. Frankie Frank, what up, man? You just missed a pretty sick game last round. Let's see if we can keep it up. Ghost Quarter. I think there's no reason not to just go ahead and fetch. We know we need black-red. Hit him with an Inquisition. So we don't have a lot of action here, but we do have these double draws. Ghost Quarter is not a good look versus mono blue, but we at least got an Inquisition. Almost just lightning bolted him. Whoops. That would have been a mistake. Okay, we got a Jace. I'm not even sure what this Jace does. He's got things to... Okay, so that's his combo, Leveler. So he does Jace into Leveler. Or Maniac into Leveler. Wow, okay. So we have to get rid of these, because Maniac does the same thing. Well, we can kill Maniac with Bolt. So maybe we take rid of Mind Stone, which will help him ramp. I think we got to get rid of Mind Stone here. We're going to play through this quick because we're just seeing how the deck runs. So it's less about being super optimal. We don't want to make any punts or anything, obviously. But we're going to have to just jam. I rented these Wrenn, so I have 70 hours with them. I've spent 6 today, so I figure if I play with for 70 hours, that's actually probably a lot. So. Okay, we have no clue what he's got in his hand now. We know he's got a Jace, a Maniac, and a Leveler. I guess I could have done the lands different. I don't think the 1 life is going to matter, though. The shock. Straight shot. Nah, I got a date tonight. Fiance. She's off tomorrow, so gotta treat the girl. But that means I'm gonna be playing Magic that much at least, or you know, to try to make the money for it. I think we just die. To Leveler. Is there anything I can get to stop? Shit. Seeing if I can get some value here. If I sack this, draw what I need. It's not going to be fast enough. Ghost Quarter's not going to cut it. Basically, we die next turn unless we get a Thoughtseize. I need something to get rid of this Jace. Or a Raven's Crime. Any discard. No, I need 3. Fuck. Oh, I need a Raven's Crime. Or Smallpox. Fuck. He just casts this guy next turn, right? Exiles all his cards, and the following turn he wins. Okay. We need Assassin's Trophy only. Got a black cleaves. With bolt, maybe if I had Wrenn down, I could have. No, I would only be able to get one ping on him. Okay. We couldn't stop the infinite combo. We needed just one other discard. It's okay. We'll go to game 3. We still have one turn to get Jace. Our Assassin's Trophy is the only thing, right? Oh, no, you got it right there. Okay, so surgical is probably a good spot. No, maybe just instead of surgical, we get back into smallpox. We can choke them. Yeah, he can ping Jace. Any target. It's okay. We're not expected to do too well in these post-board games. Our board is whack, and we're not changing too much. We're just seeing deck runs. Run. The Bob is nice. I think we need more targeted discard though, right? That's a decent keep. Hell yeah, the rack redirect would be the shit. Thank you, Based. I'm gonna throw the tomb down in case we get a Wrenn, because Wrenn is better than Bob. Alright. Let's get busy, boys. Okay. Inquisition to Spell Pierce. Well, these guys ramp. If we smallpox, what do we want to drop here? The idea of smallpoxing is we can do it before Bob comes out. We're up 7-4 in cards right now. Say we smallpox, we could discard Lightning Bolt. Maybe just discard Lily. Go into Bob. It's kind of a risky play. But we really have to slow him down, you know? I think we go for it. Since we're up on cards, we're going to do an aggressive Pox here. And we would, if we didn't have Bob, if this was Wrenn, we would probably just run out Wrenn. But we don't want to smallpox our Bob. So, as far as what we drop, don't want to drop the Bloodstain, don't want to drop Bob, don't want to drop Rack. So it's either Lily or Bolt. Are we going to be able to get that other land for Lily? It'd be nice. Bolt is a more surefire thing. I think we're going to drop Bolt. Be a little greedy here. You got any thoughts? The idea of keeping Bolt is next turn we're going to Bob for sure. The idea with the Bolt is the following turn we at minimum can rack and Bolt, which is not terrible. Now at minimum we'll be able to just rack. Okay. Oh, you missed a land drop, boys. That's why you take a chance sometimes. So let's hope he lives. Graham, what up? What up? You missed the first game. It was sick. This is game 3. Let's hope Bob lives. He should. You the man. I appreciate it. A Bolt would be pretty sad. Okay. Alright, let's hope Bob pulls us a land. We can get the Lily train going. I'll also take a Wrenn and Six. Okay. Get that third land down. Critical. Boomerang. Turn target permanent. He's also got these Mind Stones, definitely. Alright, we're gonna have to make him go Hellbent to get rid of that. We'll be able to do some shenanigans with Raven's Crime and Wrenn and Six next turn. So. He's got Boomerang and double Jace. He's got 3 mana. 4 mana. Boomerang, double Jace. Here comes Jace. So there's 3 cards in hand. Jace, Boomerang, Unknown. What you got for me, Bob? We can make him go probably pretty hellbent here. Yeah, definitely. Do we want to start the Lily or just go triple? No, I think we just go triple Ravens. Do we even attack the Jace? No, we put him on a 3-turn clock, I think. We could ping. So we could kill him in 2 turns with Wrenn and Six. Okay, so we make him hellbent and we kill the Jace. It's not the most value, though. Gets an extra card out of it. This is tough. We're probably doing it wrong. Yeah. If we want to get the rack down, we have to let Jace live. I think that's a fair assessment. I think we go face. We got dodged one of those Well, he's only got 4 lands, so he can't get the, what was that artifact he had? His win condition is 5 mana. Okay. Well, he's very possibly to draw it. Well, I don't mind smallpoxing here. That puts him down to 4 mana. Takes our turn off Bob, though. We attack, ping, and then even ping with this guy, let's say. That's 2... That would be 6 damage. And then the following turn, we could rack Wrenn. So sacrifice Bob here. Quick math is working in my head. Don't get to have Lily this turn, though. Yeah. We'll have to go for Lily this turn, though. See, make sure I didn't play land this turn, which I don't think so. That puts us to death to the chase, though, right? -8. We have a bolt in the yard? Okay. Okay, we still can Wrenn. He doesn't have the 5 mana now, so he has to get double lucky, basically. Oh, there's a leveler, okay. So we need to draw any discard. He can still sacrifice the Mind Stone. But it would cost him, and to fire Islet, but it would cost him a life. He's gonna survive a turn, but at least he won't be able to kill me next turn instantly. Or do I up Wrenn? Is it safer to up Wrenn so I can edict him next turn? No, I'd have to have a land. Ooh, this is tough. I was thinking I could do it. If I wasn't sure I would draw a land, I could ping a land this turn, make him discard that. I guess I should have kept the land. That would have made sense. Nah, dude, he's got card draw, bro. He's got Mind Stone. And Fiery Islet. You can still win with Jace in 2 turns. You're right though, Graham. Probably overthinking it a bit. Well, he can just drop it here and win, right? If he has it. Hey, we got there. Never mind. Sacrifice Mirror of Fate. All right. Game 1. Match 1. We won there. Well, hey, you guys, thanks for joining. This is the list right here. Sideboard's a little whack. If you look at the MTG Goldfish list, that's kind of the sideboard I'm thinking of. This is all over the place right now. I wouldn't even look at it. But Wrenn and Six, 4 Smallpox, 4 Raven's Crime. That's the idea. We got there. Go boys, we gotta burn. No, I can't play anything that has a copyright. Do we just bolt this guy right now? Probably is the only way I'm gonna slow down the pain train. I don't have enough mana to fuck around. I'm gonna have to Wrenn next turn. Could have waited for him to buff it, I guess, but I'm kind of just thinking about it. We could play it at the end or the beginning of the streams, because then I can get away with it. I can clip it. Bridge isn't bad. Double rack isn't bad. Eidolon's bad. It's over now. Probably could have just Raven's Crime first that turn. Be worried about the Eidolon. Might want to show him the rack. Might as well. Certainly need a bolt. Well, 4 damage to myself, but yeah. Oh, with the tomb too, yeah. Don't have much way to beat 2 Revelers. Raven's Crime myself, hide behind a bridge. Okay, so off to a rough start versus burn there. So take out Thoughtseize. Bring in Brutality, Duress. The trophy, Decay is just as good as a trophy, right? Or do they not run white basics? I'm thinking, yeah, I didn't see any anything that make me think he had it different. It's practice room. You gotta assume you're up against some jank. All the rest of the stuff's pretty good. Bridge is probably just a little too slow. Oh no, we're just seeing if this deck actually functions first. Step 1, seeing if you can actually function. Our post board is certainly pretty weak right now. Okay. It's a solid hand versus burn. Could try to hold the fatal, but we're going to end up brutalitying it. So I'm guessing just hitting him with a Raven's Crime here is a fine opener. Sticking or Shrieking can be good, but could have maybe held the Ravens. Actually, okay, if I'm playing slower, I would have Shrieking first and then discarded the Raven's Crime to escalated brutality. That's, I think, what you should have done. It's not learning a deck, it's just seeing if the mana base you came up with makes any sense and all that stuff. Yeah. Kinda wanna save brutality for the Eidolon. This guy looks like he's got a wide. I've seen him go pretty wide here. For turn 1, just to save the 2 damage. Could get rid of the Swift Spear. It's a lot of options. Non-escalated brutality is decent. Getting towards a quick Lily is probably pretty good. That's a thought. I'm gonna shock. I think it's good to get the Shrieking down here while I can. The chance of him going Hellbent are pretty high. The 2 damage from the shock could be 3 damage from a tick on him. Could just Lily Edict here. Lily discard. Nah, both these are good. Could do some form of escalated brutality. Kind of want to tomb though, which would hurt. Let's go fetch a swamp. Fetch a swamp, make him kill Lily. Yeah, what are you saying with the brutality though? How can I escalate it? I have to get lucky with another card draw there. Seems a little loose. At least in this situation, I mean, he does have 5 cards. Lightning bolt and bump in the night, yeah. So he's got serious burn on us. He'll probably do both of those. We can't do bump in the night, right? So he'll do bolt. Not sure if I like this, Graham. We'll go for it. Take the 2 life instead. You think first a spell? I think the bolt might be worth it more, but all right. Well, we listened to Graham for a little bit. We'll go back to just playing what comes to us. Seeing how the deck works. Oh, he got his black shock. So here comes Bump in the Night and Lightning Bolt, probably. So we're in deep trouble, though, either way. Oh, Jinx home. All right. We're gonna need some magic here. It's like a ping for 1 if he's hellbent. Keldon Megalith. Smallpox doesn't do anything for us in advantage. Yeah. No, once I got him, I go say what's up to my fiance. Sorry, I'll be right back. Couple lessons there. Yeah, the smallpox at the end, that was... Ooh. If that ghost quarter was something different. We'll keep this one. It's got to be the Ravens. We're short on land. Might need the Wrenn to even get some action going. The Wrenn can help us escalate this brutality big time. Most likely just getting run over here, though. Looks like next turn we want to brutality the monastery. Oh no, I think we take Swift Spear maybe. Next turn. Maybe we don't even Wrenn next turn. Maybe we just do Inquisition Rack next turn. Take Swift Spear here. Kind of save the brutality for after Wrenn and 6. It's a greedy play, but we're not 8 rack. We're Wrenn and 6 rack. Oh, I forgot about light up the stage. At least we can take Demon Fire. Nice. So we don't need to Wrenn yet. I think we start the train with the rack down. Start our own clock. So next turn would probably be Wrenn and 6. Getting my... I'm going to have to do 3 damage, though, to cast him. Maybe that's why Wrenn is bad, just first burn. Maybe I should just take out the Wrenn versus burn. That might be smart. Just because Wrenn is... I have to get shock. Fetch shock is my only way to cast Wrenn. Give me land. Give me land. Yeah, Ghost Quarter too. Okay. Not sure if he's got a spell though, so doing a duress here is kind of risky. He's got 1 unknown. Trying to think of what else to discard to brutality though. Maybe not go for his hand. It's hard to tell. If he just has a mountain, it's a waste. I think I have to be greedy. Thanks, Graham. Appreciate your tips and talking. It was good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Drufus. Ghost Quarter is actually not terrible versus Keldon Megalith. That hurts. He's got a bolt. Okay. So I'm really at 3 life here. Okay, I think just the Wrenn is too, hurts too much. I guess there's no reason not to go to 5. I think that's a good way, a new way this deck is going to work. Is against burn, we have to just take out Wrenn and 6. He'll be able to hit us with a Keldon, and he's got the bolt. It's GG. Oh, burn was tough. We got one of the 3 from burn. Definitely hurting ourselves too much, probably. The list has a lot of self-hate. So against burn, collective brutalities, duress. Yeah, this could be a deck that brings in Death Shadow versus burn, especially since we are really hurting ourselves. Okay, so 1-1, we beat Grixis Urza, or Blue Urza. We lost to burn. Well, it's the same guy on burn, so let's try something different. Oh my god. I know everybody heard that. Holy shit. Oh my god, there's a fucking sailor here. Oh my god. The mic's pretty high, yeah. That's pretty much. That'll be one for the memories. Wow, this hand's not great versus burn. Oof, this is even worse. We need a goblin guy to hook us up. I think we got to save push for like Eidolon. Take 4 from this guy. This is good playing the burn matchup a few times. You know, you have to be able to pass certain checks. One of them is beat burn. When we have a Raven's Crime, I think we have to do it. Save the Baron Moore. Do a double Raven's Crime. I think just 1 in a rack is probably fine for now. Get the rack down. Let's get some high mana spells though. Could wait and cycle it at the end. This is tough. So I have options here. I could make him go down to 1 card. I still have answers for most of his cards with my Fatal Push. I could try to cycle my own. I think making him go down actually is better. We're going to go for double Ravens. Going to drop it. He's been discarding some heat, so he's got to He's gotta need it. Okay. So Smallpox is a good follow-up to this. May have been better to hold for the cycle, but he's holding on to something. Maybe it's a second idol on here. Swift Spear. I'm gonna Smallpox, most likely. Okay. We got their game 1 versus Burn, so let's try it. Let's take out... Do we want to take out the Wrens? Maybe cut some of them? Cut one. Definitely got to cut our Thoughtseize here. He's got some big creatures. Bridge might be okay. Definitely bring in Brutality. Do we want to bring in the Duress also? He runs a lot of creatures. Duress could whiff. That was a good win off a Moldify versus Burn, so that's always a positive thing. Yeah, it's not terrible. I'd rather have Brutality. I'm trying to think. Every other one of these cards is good. Assassin's Trophy, probably not, but Decay might be too slow. Maybe just bring in the Duress. Well, let's see. Maybe on the draw also Smallpox isn't awesome. So our movie's at 7:15 at the, not Westfield, Culver City, downtown Culver City. Okay, it's a decent hand versus Burn. We got the 2 black leaves are really kind of key. Come on, give me land. Shrieking Affliction, okay. So we'll wait and hold the push to combat. Get the trigger at least from the Goblin Guide. Let's get a double trigger. Smallpox. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a Smallpox. What are we going to discard? Not our racks. Could discard a Ravens. Probably not. Maybe just this Bloodstained. Next turn we're going to want to fetch double rack, almost certainly. I think the Baron's too cute. Yeah, you're thinking the same thing, Drufus. Everything else is kind of necessary. We can't get rid of the Bloodstain because it's our untap. Duress in the Ravens isn't bad here. Two light up the stages. Is light up the stage activated? It's lost life. Okay, so I could take Bump in the Night. Stop him from activating Light Up the Stage. That's kind of greedy. What do you guys think? Taking the Bump in the Night or taking the Light Up the Stage? Take the Bump. Drew, we got 1 vote for Bump in the Night. Stop the Spectacle activation. I'm thinking Bump into Ravens. He's going to drop a Hazoret, and he'll be kind of screwed. Yeah. All right. Drufus said I got 2 votes, and he just voted twice. Yeah, we can't fetch Tomb here. There could have been maybe just hold that fetch, but I kind of like just attacking the hand. Yeah, so we got rid of 1. Light up the stage. Yeah, the question with the follow-up Raven's Crime was more about how we were going to cast it. Shit. No, I didn't want to shock myself. And the tomb is only going to be good if I draw Wrenn. Whew, we're in trouble here. Looks like we need that brutality badly. He can still cast a Light Up the Stage here, which sucks. And then there's the Wrenn. What bad luck. Can't get a single trigger off Goblin Guide, and then, of course, Wrenn is there. One-time trigger would be good. It's going to be close. We're holding on for our dear life. Collects Brutality would win. I think the early Smallpox was the right play. We could be at 8 life and have Wrenn out. If we shocked. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, we drew land. Well, we put him on a 2-turn clock here now, and we have to just dodge a lightning bolt. If we Lily Edict. Yeah, I guess Lily Edict. We still have to dodge a bolt. Well, let's see if we get lucky here. Come on, baby. You guys sending me good vibes or what? And I know Drufus is. You guys don't be shy to talk. This is a brand new deck. We're trying crazy things. Feel free to toss your opinions out there. Or whatever. Hey, we got there. Good job. All right. We took Burn out. Yeah, I always have to dodge 2 bolts, basically. A good game, good game. All right. So we can beat Burn. That's a good, nice baseline. We got the list up there. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'm going to be right back. If you have any questions, just put them in chat. Be right back. Yeah, the second land seems a little bit loose. I didn't have the music playing through the headset, so I couldn't hear it stop. All right. 2 and 1. Let's keep it up. Okay, on the blinds, fine hand. Heck, the bonus lands are fine with Raven's Crime. 2 tombs, kind of not great, but definitely keep. We don't know what we're up against. As far as the Baron Moor, yeah, that's one of the ones I don't think I've cycled it yet, as an example. Okay, so we'll see how we do versus Tron. Tronny boy. I gotta get my Wrenn and 6 mana down, so that's why I tombed. Okay, so Walking Ballista, nothing out of the ordinary yet. Chalice, okay. Not sure if we can beat Chalice. We'll figure it out. No, there goes the Raven's Crime plan. We got an Assassin's Trophy, so let's just hold out. We do have some removal for Chalice. It's going to be tough hiding behind the bridge. Because it's going to be hard dumping our hand. Oh, we can still counterspell. Okay, we might just start Raven's Criming ourselves here. I think next turn we do 3 Raven's Crimes on ourselves. Now that is a problem. Lily Edict puts me under the Matter Shaper. I might just do that now. I mean, Lily up. think that's a smart move. Lily up puts me under Shaper. It already puts pressure on the Ballista to start doing things. Puts pressure on him. I'm gonna keep the rack in case I get, I guess I shouldn't have any problem dumping my hand either way. Maybe I will. The Ballista's gonna hit me for 1, so that's annoying. Be nice to get Hellbent. Not gonna be able to get Hellbent and hold the rack though, so. So we need to draw some cycle lands, Wrenn, and most importantly the Assassin's Trophy. But Chalice is a tough one for game 1. So in game 2 we have a little more action for Chalice. So the fact we're still holding on is solid. Now we don't have to worry about Ballista hitting us for 1 after this. We're safe behind our bridge now. We're at the mercy of walking Ballista pings, but we don't have a win condition. So this is the tough part about game 1 against Chalice. Just have to draw that Assassin's Trophy. I wonder if he has a way to get rid of bridge. I guess eventually I'd run out of mana. Well, he's going to give himself Mycosynth Lattice, and then we're just going to make him discard it, so... I'm not sure he did that correctly, unless I'm missing something. Liquid metal coating. You don't have the mana to cast it. So our plan to get rid of Chalice now can include a Lily ult. But we have to drop our second rack here, so that sucks. Definitely have to make him get rid of liquid metal coating. This Karn is a major problem. I think the play is Lily ult and make him keep everything, and then on one pile the Chalice and Karn. It looks like he'll be able to just up his Ballista though and keep Lily in check, not letting her ult. Something like Smallpox actually will be decent. forgets to uptick his ballista next turn, we might be able to win. So Eldrazi Tron is a tough one. We've been in an amazing spot if we had stuck a rack before the Chalice. It would have already been a win in our favor. We're hanging out for dear life behind this ensnaring bridge, but can't expect that to save us. Well, he fucked up. He didn't boost his ballista. Now Lily can ult next turn. And I think I'm going to make him keep... Yeah, everything... Make him keep the Chalice, Karn, and Mystic, and Mind Stone. So Lily ult incoming next turn. I'll make him keep everything on the right, I guess. Or, and all his lands. All his lands, Matter Shaper and Thoughtseer. And everything else on the right. Oh, the Mind Stone. Did not count for the Mind Stone. He's able to save himself now. GG. Keeps him 4 mana in every turn, though. That's something. At this point, I could do an edict, 2 edicts off Lily. Might just be a go to game 2, but if I'm telling you, if I can top an Assassin's Trophy, everything changes. I guess a Wrenn would also work. Wrenn. The Assassin's Trophy and Wrenn, I think, is my only outs. Still. Once he gets 1 more mana, then he'll be able to do 2 charges, and then I'm in really trouble. Just gonna concede. I'll be right back for game 2. Not bad. I got my coffee. Okay. Held on for dear life. So, Abrupt Decay, Snaring Bridge, definitely good. Versus Tron, we gotta consider Surgical. Fatal Push is not the best. Position's actually not the best. You know he's got the chalices, so taking out 1-drops is typically good. Some form. We're gonna choose to go first too. Good match. So now a surgical would be great. Got rid of a chalice. So let's see. Do we need to smallpox away the ballista this turn? We might. Depending on what we draw here. Oh, we're not going to do it now. I guess we wait. Probably Lily up the next turn. Yeah, I could just take the ballista, I guess. Got big boys and a ballista. So you turn 2, he ballistas, then we up Lily and do up. Let's get rid of the ballista, we know it's a problem. We're just trying to get to where we were last game, but just faster. Under his chalice. We've got Reality Smasher, Thought Not Seer, Cavern of Soul, and Unknown. Good. Good match. Good game. Nice win. In our sideboard, if you see on the list I put on Goldfish, we have Fulminator Mages, so that's, I think, pretty good sideboard for this. Probably even up to 4. Let's try the same thing. Gotta not die to Chalice. Taking a win off Tron feels good though. At my store Tuesday there was okay, so we got what we necessarily need, which is a turn 1 Thoughtseize, so we're gonna keep it. Someone on Blue Tron, so you gotta watch out for Blue Tron, Green Tron, and Eldrazi Trons at my store, or one of my stores. If I was trying to beat Tron, I would just run Rat Moon. Just wreck Tron, eat it alive. Okay, and we got the Assassin Trophy. good. Very good. Now we just need the bridge to hide behind. And hope he doesn't get Tron. He's got 2 of the 3 Tron. Okay, we got the Chalice. Where do we take the Mind Stone? Let him Chalice next turn. Because we gotta have an answer for Thought Knot. So let's see, if we take the Chalice next turn he Mind Stones, then turn 3 he Thought Knots us. If we take the Mind Stone, he can't turn 3 Thought Knot us. If we don't Assassin's Trophy. I think we're just a victim to Thought Knots here. I think we stick the rack. Take Chalice. Next turn we stick the rack. Let him, he's gonna Thought Knot our Lily. I guess that's how we have to, I guess that's how it has to happen. Damn. Or we just take Thought Knot. I think Drufus is the winner again. I'm thinking myself here. If we take Thought Knot, next turn he Chalices, we decay it. No big deal. We trophy it. I think you're the winner. I like that. Tower, here comes the Chalice. Got Waste, Mind Stone, Unknown. Could just pop out the Wrenn back. Forget about the Chalice right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Wrenn instead of Trophy because I have plays around Chalice. Just Trophy the Chalice later. Fetch a Tomb, Wrenn and Six it back. Now if we draw Ghost Quarter, we're in really good shape. So definitely want to Lily up next turn. So it looks like I'll fetch again. Yeah, it's nice having these lands in case I need them for something. Is there anything I'll need them for? Lily uptick. I guess I still could have played Cliffs and discard. Okay, see, that was a punt. I can play Lily first, discard any of the lands to Lily, and run it back. So, just part of learning the sequences of this deck. All it did was cost me some life, but that's why we're doing this, so we learn these things. Now we gotta dodge a Thought Knot. We were really greedy with the Assassin's Trophy there. So if he Thought Knots us here, we deserve it. Okay, we got lucky, and we got a bridge out of the deal. Whatever we want to call it, right? Get a land, pitch a land. I already pitched one with Lily, right? Alright. Got our rack down. Hoping to dodge some of this whack Tron stuff that's coming. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. You know, just it's new. We'll see how it rocks. Oh, he's gonna get Tron. God, Ghost Quarter would be the best Wrenn and Six draw right now. No, he got all kinds of Tron dumb shit. So Bridge isn't gonna close the door. He can still beat me with Walking Ballista or Karn. Hey, we got there, boys. So we beat Grixis, or beat Urza, Artifact, lost to Burn, beat Burn, and beat Tron. So that's 3-1. Nice. All right, we gotta do another one. All right, 3-1 so far in the practice room. Wrenn and Six. Our sideboard is not great either, so it's definitely not there. So let's play another one. Gotta go on a date in a little bit. Uh-oh. That's good. Beat Tron, beat Burn. That's not a bad baseline. And beat some jank artifact. Yeah, it's a fairy rack. It's something I spent like maybe an hour thinking about it. But then I figured with blue it's just okay. Well, I think those are both really good options, or all really good suggestions. The Baron Moore isn't doing great. I feel like a Ghost Quarter, or maybe even a Raging Ravine or something. I'm missing the mutables. I don't like not having mutables, so I kind of want a man land in there at least. Let's see, on the blind, let's just play first. Okay, so we got a turn 2 Wrenn and Six, but we don't. Oh yeah, we have a fetch. Okay. Is there any reason to stick the Shrieking? Yeah, I think so. If we're up against like Jund or something, they might want to take Shrieking. Or would they just take Wrenn and Six no matter what? Is there any reason to... I guess the question is the life gain from having an untapped Overgrown Tomb by not doing a move turn 1 worth it? Might be. Let's just do it. You can't think too long in the practice rooms because people just leave, especially early, so... We're gonna pass on playing our Shrieking here. And the reason is because we're gonna fetch for an Overgrown Tomb. And is there a need to do Shrieking? Maybe not. Is it information? Is it... Certainly. Would he make us discard it? Is it gonna make him play different? So we'll just play a Bloodstain and pass. Right now, he's brain. He's got no idea what he's up against. If he plays a Manador, we're gonna Wrenn it. Might just have the Smallpox? Oh no. Yeah, we might Smallpox here since we got enough land to kick back a Wrenn. Look at this. We Smallpox. I think we pitched the Overgrown. No, maybe we pitched the Peatland. Yeah, we're gonna get it back with Wrenn and Six anyway, so it doesn't matter. So black. I guess we could have cleaved. We took a life there, lost there for no reason. This is why Wrenn and Six and Smallpox is good, boys. There's no way you would be risky. It'd be so risky to Smallpox here. Now there's like no risk. We got Wrenn coming next turn. Get that land back, no problem. If he pulls out a mana dork, we can ping it. You know, he's not in a good spot. We got an Edict. That's what I was thinking, Drufus. So we have Lily Edict in case it is, in case he loads up a Bogle really heavy. Get the Wrenn, we'll get our peat land back. Yeah, and end of the stream, you guys gotta remind me to return the cards for the rental. So we got a Lily next turn. If he, we just hope he doesn't have two Bogles, I guess. Doesn't matter which land we discard. Kick it back with the Wrenn and Six. Yeah. You could be waiting to do some Infect blow up. Yeah, you're right. There's an Ink Moth. So we can still die easily here to Infect. We got there though. Good game. Okay. Game 2. How do we want Sideboard versus Infect? Guessing Bridge and Decay are all good stuff. Raven's Crime might not be the best here. Assassin's Trophy's probably not. It's kind of slow. Our board is not optimal right now at all. It's just that's why we're not heavily boarding. We're just trying to test this list. I think that's fine. Bridge is something good to be able to hide behind. Classic, you know. We took the play that game on the blind. That's something we're still debating on. You know, when we play mono black, we take the draw. Guaranteed. Take the draw versus burn half the time. This is a little different story though. I'm gonna keep his hand. We have Edict and we have Bridge. So it's fine. Pretty sure we're against Infect here. So potentially like a mana dork coming out. Did I take out an Assassin's Trophy? Did I take one out for the 2 decay? You're right. The Assassin's Trophy hits land, which is Ink Moth, so I should definitely have kept the Assassin's Trophies in. So perfect, Doctor. Appreciate it. Just stick a rack here. He's probably not gonna kill me with anything that needs a bolt. Yeah. Wrenn is hot. I'm a fan. You saw what had happened with Smallpox. The first game of the stream, we were just triple Raven's Crime on turn 3 because we were able to Wrenn plus turn 2 and turn 3, so we got 2 extra Raven's Crime. I think we just Smallpox here. Especially since we drew another land. Smallpox, pitch both lands, and just... Well, I can't pitch that one. I need my green. So Smallpox. Maybe pitch the Blackleaf, save the Bolt. I think so. I should draw land in the next few turns for bridge. It's a little risky dropping the lands. You gotta make some concessions when you Smallpox. A lot of people just come to me and they're like, Puff. People call me Puff in person also. No one calls me Tony. But they're like, I don't like Smallpox anymore. And I'm like, man, you're just crazy. It's the best card we have. I mean, for sure. It's tough as hell to use. Can bite you a lot. But it's a really damn good card. I feel once you stop using Smallpox, you might as well play Jund. Like actual Jund or Rock or something. We may consider Regisaurus in this list too. You miss a land drop there? We'll bolt the Hierarch. Is there any reason to get this? Oh, I guess there's no reason to get the other rack down just yet. Might be. He's low on cards. Yeah, let's just do it. He's gonna kill us with Infect if he does it anyways. We can shock ourselves a bit. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Jund or Rock. Those are awesome lists. Death Cloud, all that. All good stuff. I think if you're playing 8-rack, you know, you need to be playing Raven's Crime and Smallpox. Yeah, exactly. You're playing towards Smallpox and it's... You know, and you're feeling like it's painful. Like, imagine what you just did to that poor bastard across the way. Hell yeah, good way to put it. You think your Smallpox feels bad. You know, it's like the Sicilian villain from Princess Bride, you know? With all the poisons. And the main character gets them because, you know, he's immune to the poison. You should be immune to the Smallpox poison. So we need a Lily now. We're at the point where we're hiding, but we have no way to force his hand down. So we need Lily. Lily or Raven's Crime. Oh, Ravens won't work. We'll be able to abrupt the Graph Diggers and then... So we need Wrenn and Six or Lily. Ooh, scale up. Oh, that's a pretty good card. I guess we gotta watch out for the hexproof. Scale up's not really a threat with Ensnaring Bridge, so... Alright, we need some of our recurring discard here. reasonably safe. And this will probably be the last game. We'll spend some, or last match. Kind of got to start using these. I guess we can wait. We'll talk a little bit about the list, some changes. I got to return it to Mana Traders, and then hope you guys have a good Thursday evening, or my European homies. It's early Friday morning. So, again, waiting on the lilies. I feel reasonably safe. Playing the land because we do have the bridges. Ravens is a draw we want, so holding that could have been fine. There's an Ink Moth. Might just have to Assassins now to stop it from being able to attack. Pretty loose, but still waiting on our recurring discard here. All things to buff up his homies. Guess the highest chance of me losing is him slipping through with a creature and then mutagenic growthing it, but I don't see how that can happen if I'm diligent. I don't think they run like Maelstrom Bolt or anything, so might as well just keep throwing them out. You don't want to get trapped behind too many 3-drops. My goal now is to make sure I'm hellbent, so not even a 1-attack creature can sneak by. And I should be untouchable from creature attacks. Probably should have taken out the Grafdiggers and just not worried about a creature. Oh, well, Noble is a creature that can sneak by, so actually I have to get rid of this Noble. So Noble can attack with 0, so Noble into... He'd be able to buff it up. Only a bit, but I still die after 10 turns, so... Okay. Noble's a problem. This is a slow setup, but we have plenty of things to kill this Noble. Well, he should have attacked. So really at 14 life, if this was a real match. League match. So keep that in mind. Smells good. Well, you should definitely be attacking me for one. I guess I have to kill runes with this fatal push, huh? Or get him to attack with next turn with both. Try to trick him. I guess it's got summoning sickness, right? Yeah. Still waiting on our lilies. Didn't sideboard him out. We got rid of the Ravenous Trap. We're gonna have to remove this Graph Diggers. We're gonna draw a Raven's Crown eventually. Okay, so now we don't really want to care for Raven's Crown. Peatland's good. Now we need Wrenn and Six. That's an instant, so we gotta watch out for that. Alright, hanging on behind our bridges. We got a little moat here, and the only way in is these bridges that are all ensnared. Yeah, gotta get on your lore. It's my homie. I'm missing you. Go ahead and get the land back since we can play it. And then we can do card draw at the his end step, and then we don't have to worry about dying to holding a card in our hand. So we're gonna turn off auto yields in our end step. Okay, he's got an Ink Moth. We have 6 mana, so there's really no chance this could backfire, I think. Oh, Lily. So we shouldn't have played that land. I guess we can just fail to find with Wrenn and Six. Now we have almost 0 risk because the Lily can just make us discard anything. We messed up by playing the non-canopy land. We should have played that first. Well, the Graph Diggers are going to stop us from getting a lot of value out of the Raven's Crime. We're going to start assaulting the Graph Diggers now. I'm going to Wrenn back to Nurturing Peatland, use it, and still have the option to not run out of cards. And then basically once we Wrenn and 6 ult, we're in great shape. I don't think there's anything I would hold, so there's no reason to just do the Peatland now and Lily afterwards. If it's another Lily, I'll just do them both. Shrieking is good. Okay, so in 2 turns, we're going to be able to just start turning our lands. Oh no, he's got Graph Diggers. Okay. So the Graph Digger shuts down our Wrenn ult for now. Do they have any cards that bounce things to your hand? Because that would be really good for him if he could bounce something in my hand and then just kill me. But we can Lily ult in 2 turns and make him choose everything in Graph Diggers. Why would I start shooting his elf? It only gives another creature protection. He's dead next turn anyways. Got there, boys. Couldn't beat the bridge. All right, 4-1 with the first pass of Wrenn and Six Racks. Do a little review here. Little thoughts on where we're going. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're renting this list through Mana Traders, and with GB coming up, we'll be playing a lot. So I appreciate the support. Spree sub today. That's what's up. Appreciate it, man. Going straight into the collection. Faux show. So let's talk about the games. Five rounds. We won 4 of them. We beat some type of blue artifact controlled, Urza type list. Then we lost to Burn. Then we beat Burn. Then we beat Tron. And we just beat Infect. So
Chinese black.
Beating Tron. Giraffe. Appreciate the follow, man. Or gal. So let's go again. The sideboard, let's not focus on that. Because when we're building the deck, it's like, 1, does the deck work? It has to actually function. Which means you win most of your matches in the practice room. You're not just like derping around. So that's what we're doing right now, is just making sure the deck functions. Part of that is analyzing your mana base. Per the numbers, the base is good now. But step 1 is just make sure the deck functions, and then we'll start attacking the meta. That's step 2, which is when you look and say, okay, I need to beat Eldrazi Tron, Jund, Blue-White Control, Tribal, and Dredge. And then you go through your sideboard and go from there. This is just a stab at it I did here, but I wouldn't focus on that. But focusing on the main list, I was thinking about cutting bridges, but, they're just really freaking good against a lot of stuff. Yeah, that triple Ravens round, if you go back and watch the VOD, the very first game of this stream is great. I got the Wrenn and Six turn 2, and we had 3 Raven's Crimes turn 3. It's like turn 1 Raven's Crime. Yeah, the base is tough. You know, I think I want a forest for Blood Moon. In paper, instead of these polluted deltas, I have Verdant Catacombs. So with 4 Verdant Catacombs, I think I can run 1 forest. And then there's a thought of maybe a manland. Baron Moore never really... Yeah, bridge is the shit. If you're not running creatures, you know, you should run bridge. That's my thoughts. Probably keeping 3 in the 75, maybe 4. Yeah, Wrenn and Six has great synergy with Smallpox and Raven's Crime. So that's our starting point. And then it's like, okay, we want our lilies. We need at least 6 racks. So the rest of this is where you start experimenting. You have 15 cards here of, you know, up to triple black and 1 splash red, 1 splash green. So this is what I've chosen. You know, want the discard suite. Inquisition, I think, is a no-brainer. A couple thought seizes, so keep that alive. And then the rest is utility. Maelstrom Pulse, Abrupt Decay, good options. Maybe Reggie, but I don't think you can run. I don't think you should run Reggie and Bridge together. I was talking to a girl at the store who plays 8-rack, and she's running both, and I was like, I don't think that's good, but I haven't played Reggie much, so maybe you can figure it out. But that's where we're at now. I'm gonna return this. All players, Delirium Skeins. No, that could be a solid choice. Delirium Skeins is a good card still. That may fit its way in here. Instead of Delirium Skeins, I kind of just toss Duress in. I never really test Duress that much. But it's not a bad option at all. Giving you another Thought Seize basically against most decks, and it doesn't hurt you. So it's good. I think Surgical is less good lately. I don't know. I've seen it in less and less lists. I don't know if that's because it's expensive or what, but... Well, yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for the new follows and sub. That was awesome. We'll jam some more. Just if you ever type something in the chat, I'll get it eventually. You can PM me. Hop on the Discord. The link's active. Do a Pottery Discord. Yeah, peace out, everybody. Have a good one.